Today, I'm speaking with Tom Drivas from Appia Rare Earths and Uranium. And Tom, how are the tariffs going to impact Appia?
Tracy, thanks for having me again. Uh, my understanding is, and my thinking is that the tariffs will not affect Appia at all. In fact, it might help Appia.
And of course, for those of you out there who might be attending our Critical Minerals Institute Summit, we're going to be doing a spotlight on Brazil. So let's start with your Brazil project. How is it going?
The Brazil project is going really well, Tracy. Appia has a 5-year option to acquire up to 70% of on the property of Brazil. The last year and a half, 2 years, we've done a lot of work, and we came out with our first 43-on-1 resource, a high grade 43-on-1 resource on rare earths. And this last season, we did some more drilling, and we found 4 new zones of ionic clay, and also we drill what we call the high grade or the zone, and we found some really high grade hard rock mineralization, rare earth mineralization, in addition to the 4 zones of the ionic clay.
One of the many things we're going to be discussing, of course, is what critical minerals are most critical. And of course, Appia makes our top 5 list with both the rare earths and uranium. How about we now get an update on what's happening with your uranium project, please?
Tracy, Appia is the only, as far as I know, the only Western world company that has 3 projects, rare earth projects in different parts of the world, 2 in Canada and 1 in Brazil. And with high grade rare earths that are easily extractable. In other words, the technology to extract the rare earths is well known and has been used for the last 50 years. In terms of uranium, we do have 4 uranium projects in and around the Athabasca Basin. That's exploration projects, and we've done some work on them. And we do have another rare earth and uranium property in Ontario in Alces Lake, and we have a large 43-on-1 resource in terms of both inferred and indicated. We've got 55 million pounds of uranium, and about on the same both categories, about 180 million pounds of rare earths. And again, in Brazil, we do have both ionic clay and carbonatite type mineralization and rare earths. And the carbonatite is in monazite, which is, we know we can extract the rare earths. And also the other zones are in ionic clay. That is well known how to extract rare earths.
I was talking to someone about the Saskatchewan Research Council earlier today, and of course you also have a rare earth project in Saskatchewan. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about Alces Lake?
Alces Lake is located in northern Saskatchewan, just east of the Uranium City. It's the most high-grade rare earth deposit in monazite, as far as we know, in North America and potentially in the world. The mineralization is right on surface, and we've done a number of drilling campaigns and exploration. We recently did some more exploration in terms of we completed last year a gravity airborne survey, and that gives us some really new good targets down at depth. And this for this summer, we're planning to go up there and refine those targets before we drill them. So we are looking at doing some additional work. And as you mentioned, the Saskatchewan Research Council is almost as built or almost done with the rare earth processing plant in Saskatoon that will be processing a monazite, and we potentially Appia could supply monazite to SRC, and this way Appia doesn't have to build a processing plant to process our own monazite in Saskatoon.
So Appia Rare Earths has, of course, like an amazing website. I urge anyone interested in finding out more to go to the website. Tremendous information on all your different projects. So what should we as shareholders be looking forward to in the upcoming quarter in addition to the drilling with Alces Lake?
Tracy, we're talking. There's a lot of interesting groups, a number of interesting groups talking to Appia about potential partnerships, other potential deals with some of our properties. So I think it's going to be an exciting time the next few months or the rest of the year, because Appia has some very exciting projects, and we're at the stage where we'd like to sort of bring them to the next stage, which is 4301 resources, PEAs, and basically demonstrate to the industry and to the investors that we've got something very, very exciting and very substantial.
Geopolitically friendly jurisdictions, and of course, we've got uranium and the rare earths that everybody wants. For more information, please go to the following website. And thank you so much, Tom. We appreciate the update.
Thank you, Tracy.